what's up, y'all? Tony B. Sunday. I told y'all I don't really like Sundays. I just woke up trying to get ready to go out into this world. Where should I go today? Berkeley's having a wine and cheese festival or something up in the upper parts, the segregated parts, I should say, of Berkeley. The lily white parts that black people were never allowed to live in. I already know that. And then you got the sundown town, Alameda. One day I'll tell you the story how I used to live in Alameda. Buddy of mine by the name of Frank, you know, he's one of those those Latino / Asian, I don't know what anyway, he's one of those yellow brothers and sisters. Stole the name of his company from Good Life when Sister Ife died. You know, he's one of those who, you know, hang around us, hip-hop cat. Anyway, he had a place in Alameda, and he started letting me stay there. But once the people in the neighborhood, the building next door and everywhere, found out I was black, staying up in his little office, they started lying and complaining and saying I was doing everything. Very segregated in Alameda. Very segregated. And used to be a sundown town. They don't care for black folks too much. I used to have a storage unit out there after that. Big old storage unit. Extra space storage. And they had electricity, everything in that sucker. I was paying $8.50 a month, but it was worth it. Because everybody next to me on both sides, all over the building, they were living in their storage unit. So when I had it, I set up my office. I had my iMac computer, which I finally just now got back out of my other storage. I had everything set up. I had a whole office. I had it set up like this, actually. I was doing music in there. I was doing art in there. I was doing all of that inside my storage unit for $8.50. But then one day, somebody found out I was black. When they found out I was black up in there, you know, white folks still living in there to this day, living out of their storage units and having offices and other things with electricity, everything out of their storage units. But me, when they found out I was doing it, they kicked me out. And that's how I ended up in Berkeley with this big storage unit, because they kicked me out. And who did they have kick me out? None other than a Negro, incognito, who was running the place. Anyway, it was really sad because I was the cleanest, I was the dopest one in there. And I was filming, you know, out of my storage unit. I think that they got mad at that too. I guess because I was trying to be too nice to black folks who was working there. Some of the black folks working there was jealous of me. Why be us? We be jealous. And they didn't mess with the white folks at all. White folks living in there, literally living in there. Like one dude, I went up in his storage unit. It was so plush, wall-to-wall carpet, couches, everything. Amazing. He was living in that joint, and it looked like a whole apartment. Anyway, but as soon as the black folks found out, I accidentally gave one of the sisters at the desk my business card. She went to my Instagram and everything and saw videos of me filming in that storage unit. Went to the other black folks, jealous as hell, and kicked me out. That sucks. Anyway, but yeah, Alameda. Me and Alameda have a long history, but today's the Alameda Festival until 6. And it's super big. It was yesterday and today. I might have to go there. I got to make some money. I just don't really care for either one of the places that I got to go and sell my art to these folks at. Ugh. I'm very selective these days. But it's because I know my value. I know my worth as the Bay Area Basquiat. It is your pleasure to get a piece of art from me, because my shit is dope and it's worth something. Anyway, this is a long video. I just wanted to tell y'all real quick, I'm up. Waking up in the morning, got to get ready to go. I'll get back to you later. You'll see more videos. Bay Area Basquiat. Hit me up. Tony Be Conscious on everything. Amazon books. Everything. Just hit me up. GoFundMe, Cash App, whatever. Peace. Ashe, namaste. I love y'all. I love y'all. Peace.